something like
Quarterback
that.
competition for Cleveland Browns will soon come to an end. Coach Kevin Stefanski said today that the team will name a starter this week. According to the Cleveland.com, the decision could come as soon as Monday. Stefanski said, "We will name a starter. It's going to come this week. We still anticipate all of our players, whether you're a starter or not, to prepare like you, the starter. Knowing all of our players in that room, that's exactly what they'll do."
Hey, we don't care about who's going to be the starter. We know who the starter is going to be. We know who's starting. Joe Flacco the starter. He's not there for 1 year to be sitting on the bench and get beat out by a rookie.
Either he's starting or you're going to release him.
Right,
yeah.
One or the other. There's no. Listen, the starter is Joe Flacco. The more important part, who's the number two?
Mm-hmm.
Who's shown you enough in the preseason to be number two? And then the next question: are you keeping 4 goddamn quarterbacks? Probably not. Again, I love all of them. I love what Shedeur showed. I love what Pickett Gabriel showed, despite the mistakes, despite the pick 6 and the fumble. So who's the odd man out? Because the odd man out is the person that we've already seen on 2 other teams. We saw you small sample size with the Steelers. Okay? And we saw you were back up with the Eagles. So obviously you're not the answer. No disrespect. You'll find a home regardless. Come on now.
Excuse me.
I'm telling you, I don't know Kevin Stefanski personally, where I could pick up the phone and call him. But I know that's how it's going to play out. It is. And I know Mr. Haslam. Listen, I know you didn't want him. I know it wasn't your pick. But Andrew Berry, I'm telling you, when this is over, and the dust settles, you're going to look like a genius. I'm telling you, you got your quarterback of the future.
Well, I hope so, because some of the coaches he's hired, he didn't look like no genius. But if he gets this quarterback situation right, all will be forgiven.
That's all it takes. And that's for the other 32 teams. Well, excuse me. It's not 32 teams that are in dire need of a quarterback, but I'm just saying.
I don't know if I've ever seen a situation quite like what's going on in Cleveland. Because the guy that you brought, the two veteran guys that you brought in, have yet to play.
Right.
Now, maybe it's a situation, and I think I think because Joe Flacco didn't play, maybe they're like, okay, look, we already know what you can do. We don't need to see you in preseason. Shelf you.
No.
You know what I'm saying, Ocho? We're gonna shelf you. The other 3, they were anticipating Kenny Pickett being able to play, so we can get a look at him. But since he's been unable to play, basically it's been Gabriel and Shedeur.
Yes.
So I don't know how you can name anybody else other than the starter. I mean, other than Flacco. How you name a guy that hadn't taken a snap since August 3rd, August the 4th?
Right.
Excuse me, and name him the starter. Stranger things have happened, but I don't know, Ocho.
Yeah, hold on. Now, since we're on the topic of quarterbacks, we talk about the Cleveland Browns and what they're going to do and who's going to be at the helm week 1. Obviously, we know it's going to be Joe Flacco. Well, hell, what the Rams going to do? They only got 2 weeks and goddamn Stafford.
Stetson Bennett look good though. They like Stetson Bennett. They do. Okay. They do. They like Stetson Bennett. And all he did was just go to Georgia as a walk-on, backup, and just become the greatest Georgia quarterback. When it comes to Georgia players right now, Ocho, it's Herschel Walker and Stetson Bennett.
Yeah. Whoa. Of all the great players that have come out of Georgia,
it's Herschel Walker and
defense.
Because you see, they love, first of all, Big Dog was a phenomenal player. Top Dog was but he won the national championship as a freshman. Stetson Bennett went back-to-back as a walk-on. Everybody love an underdog, Ocho. You say your favorite sports movie is Rudy. Now, why do you like Rudy so much? He's Rudy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was dope. Matter of fact, hey, you know what, Unc? I was Rudy today.
Nah, you was Rudy Poop.
I was Rudy today.
Man, but they like Stetson Bennett. The Rams like Stetson Bennett.
Yes, sir.
I would be concerned. That back,
Right.
Backs ain't. I don't know if you ever had anything with your back, but backs ain't nothing to play with.
And it got to be serious too. Huh?
Yeah, hell, he ain't playing.
Hold on. When did he at any point in training camp has Stafford taken a snap? Did he practice it at all?
I think he early, but then he just woke up and something was wrong with his back.
Okay.
But he ain't. I mean, it's been about 2-3 weeks.
I mean, they've only been
Exactly.
in camp two. Yeah. Okay. He did OTAs and all that.
Yeah.
He did OTA. Okay. So this must
Look. We know Stafford can flat out. He can throw the football, and I think he gives them the best chance. But I do. But I think Sean McVay. They're high on Stetson Bennett. He's not the biggest. Doesn't have the biggest arm. He's athletic. He can make plays, and you probably have to coach him up, kind of like you did golf. But
Hey, the funny thing about it is for him, again, when you have a quarterback like that, that's a rookie. Maybe he has to start week 1, but you feel a little better as a
Stetson Bennett
quarterback.
got there. He was second year guy.
I mean, second year. You feel a little better about if Matt Stafford can go.
He's been in your system.
Stetson Bennett. You got Kyrie
Yep.
Williams. You got
Yep.
Puka Nacua.
Devontae.
You got Devontae Adams. You got my young bull from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. Goddamn Tutu Atwell, baby.
Mm-hmm. But I'm. Hey, look. We have a lot to talk about tomorrow because once they name the starter, I'm trying to see his depth chart. Damn the starter. I don't think I think we'll both agree neither one of the rookies will be named starter. So now I'm just looking for the depth chart. I'm just gonna see who lines up at 2, 3, 4.
Well, listen. Knowing Stefanski and Stefanski having the answer to the boss man whose name is on the check, I can tell you how that's gonna look. Flacco, Gabriel, Sanders.
Well, if that's the case, you might as well go ahead and release Kenny Pickett to give him a chance to go pick up somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, he gonna get a job regardless.
We asked our IG chat this morning if they felt Dylan Gabriel comments were a shot at Shedeur. 85% felt yes. 85-15. Over 11,000 people responded, Ocho, felt that he took a shot at Shedeur.
Hey, Unc, I listened to the question for better context on what he was saying, and I kind of I'm on the other side of the fence. If you listen to the question that was asked and the way he answered it, I'm trying to understand. Maybe you can help me understand how you guys still feel the shot was at Shedeur when it was a specific.
So what did they
question.
ask him?
I don't remember exactly off the top of the head.
Pull it up, Ash.
But I'm just saying, if you listen to the question, maybe show it to you real quick. Show the question that was asked to get a better understanding of the context on what he answered.
Some guys are entertainers. They're real comfortable in front of the camera. That's what I would deduce. If I ask you, Ocho, why are you so comfortable in front of a camera? I'm an entertainer.
Wait, stay right there. No, act well. See, when you talk about me, I'm a theater and drama major. That's why I'm so good.
You're an entertainer.
But okay, right? Yeah.
So ain't nobody ask you that. If they're talking about, if he says somebody's an entertainer, why would Shedeur? So in other words, Shedeur is uncomfortable in front of the camera. Why, Ocho?
Well, I mean, he's had one in front of him all his life.
They didn't ask him anything. All they asked him, why are you so comfortable? I'm uncomfortable. Look, I've been a quarterback for an extended period of time. This is what I've been playing the quarterback position. I understand what comes along with the quarterback position. I'm the CEO of the corporation. Ain't nobody ask you what. Ain't nobody ask you about no entertainment.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what I'm thinking about too, Unc? I mean, there are many ways to think about it, and people having opinions on how he said and who he taking a shot at. But when everything is in your favor, especially in the situation you're in, depth chart wise, position wise, the owner wants you. Then I also think about, well, what the fuck am I taking a shot for when I'm getting the grace from the people that matter? I don't know. I just listen. I factor in all the different things. That's why I factor in all the different things outside of just, oh, it's a shot at him. Well, hell, the owner's on my side. I'm starting this game. I mean, what the fuck am I shooting for? What would be the point? There would be no need to.
So let me ask you a question. Who goes to camp not ready to compete? So in other words, he's a competitor. I'm here to compete. Who in training camp isn't a competitor? You don't get to this level without competing. And when you go to training camp, unless you're, and that's just the way your makeup is, everybody competes. Even Patrick Mahomes competing against himself.
Yeah.
So him saying that, hold on. Speaking of CBS reporter, Gabriel was asked about his comfortability in front of a camera. There are entertainers and there are competitors, and I totally understand that. My job is to compete, and that's what I'm going to do. CBS reporter asked Gabriel about his comfortability in front of the camera. There are entertainers and there are competitors, and I totally understand that. My job is to compete, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, again, ain't asking nothing about no entertainment. He said,
hold on.
There are entertainers.
The question was, hold on, wait. Did you listen to me? Entertainers.
Yes.
Right? What do entertainers always have in front of them that are always comfortable in front of cameras?
Yes.
What are actors? They're entertainers,
you make my
right?
point. Because Shedeur has always had what in front of him? But you said he take a shot at Shedeur.
See?
You said I did a chat. You said I walked right into that chat. I walked it right into it. You said Shedeur is good at this because he's had a camera in front of him his whole life. So if he didn't take a shot, so who is he talking about?
People that are always in front of the camera. That's why they're so comfortable. They're entertainers.
Who on his team had a camera in front of his whole life?